Hey guys, I just got off work. It is Tuesday, which means I'm heading up to the gym to do shoulders. If you're interested in watching my shoulder workout, please keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to do are standing military presses. What is important here is to keep your elbows slightly bent at the top like this, and when the bar comes back down, make sure that it lands between your chin and your chest. We are doing 4 sets of 12 reps of these. The next exercise that we're going to do are alternating front lateral raises. We want to isolate each arm to make sure that we're working the arms the same amount. What you want to do on these are lift the dumbbell in front of you, make sure that your elbow is bent so that we're protecting that joint right there, and we're going to do 12 reps on each arm. Then, without taking a break, after this exercise we are going to move straight into dumbbell lateral raises. Again, not completely locking out the arm, we want to protect that elbow joint. We're going to do 15 reps of this, and after you do your 15 reps of lateral raises, you're going to take about a 45-second to 1 minute rest and do the same exact thing for 4 sets total. Alright, moving right into the next exercise as part of our second superset. They are these rear delt flies on the cable. They're another one that I like to isolate one arm at a time, just so that we're not favoring one arm over the other. We're going to do 15 reps on each side. Again, bending the elbow is super important on these. Another thing that I would like to add is that when you are doing rear delt movements, you want to make sure that your arm is staying shoulder height or above. If you move kind of below that shoulder height, you're working more of your back muscles, which makes targeting your rear delts a lot harder than it already is. It's super hard to target your rear delts just as an isolated muscle group without targeting your back, and you don't want to make it any harder on yourself than it already is. So the next exercise that we're moving into, I'm dropping the weight a little bit because it's going to be both arms at one time. We are going to move into a cable front raise. The easiest way to do this is to put the cable between your legs, lean forward just a little bit so that there's no awkward friction. Make sure that those elbows again are bent, and you want to go with a weight that you can finish out the reps on, but you're still going to be challenged. Towards the end, you can kind of tell that I'm struggling, but it's not heavy enough that I feel like I need to move back down to 15. Alright, so the next exercise that we're going to do is not necessarily a superset, but it is a huge pyramid set. So what we're going to do the first time is do 8 reps at a heavy weight, but not too heavy that you can't drop this 3 more times and do more reps. So without a break, we're going to drop it, move the pin up a weight, do 10 more reps. As you can see, elbows are not locked out. I cannot stress enough how important it is to not lock your elbows out. Shoulders are the main things working. My back is not overarched. I'm not putting any stress on anything besides my shoulders. We're going to drop the bar again, move the pin up 1 more weight so that we're dropping the weight. Do some more reps. I would also like to address that this easy bar, it's going to sound super ironic, is not the easiest thing to do these shoulder presses on. It's just really awkward to find a good hand position for them. So you can see me dropping the bar, readjusting myself in places that I don't necessarily need to drop the bar. Right there, I did need to drop the bar because I lowered my weight for the last time. So the way that this is going to work, you're going to do 8 reps. I did mine at 20 pounds, then drop the bar, drop the weight, do 10 reps. I did mine at 15 pounds, drop the bar, drop the weight, 12 reps. I did mine at 10 pounds, drop the bar, drop the weight, 15 reps at 5 pounds. Alright, last superset. We're going to do the single arm rear delt pulls. That is what I call them. They're basically standing cable rear delt flies that we did earlier, except it is a lot easier to just focus on your rear delts. It kind of, with the cable all the way up, makes you engage the rear delts because it's a lot harder to drop your arm below shoulder height. We're going to do 15 reps on each side of this, again making sure that you're pulling with your rear delts, but your elbow is kind of bending as it follows that so that we're not putting stress on that joint. It is another isolated movement just to make sure that we're not favoring one arm over the other. One arm's not going to be awkwardly developing over the other. We're going to change attachments after those 15 reps on each arm and basically combine what we just did onto both arms as a rear delt face pull. Again, with that cable up, it's going to make it a lot easier to isolate your rear delts instead of using your back. You can see on the sides my rear delts are the ones working. There's a lot more definition, a lot more pump. We're going to do 15 reps of this, take a 45-second to 1 minute rest, do 3 more sets of it. Basically, anything that I do, I take a 45-second to 1 minute rest, and then I go on with the next set.
Hey guys, so I did finish up the workout. I am now at home. I just wanted to touch base on a couple of things that I haven't talked to you guys about yet. The first thing is that I am trying to cut right now, which means that I'm just trying to lose some weight for summer. I also have been doing this for 3 years now. Lifting has been part of my life ever since I graduated high school. So, with that being said, in order for me to lose weight, I have to kind of do a higher intensity of things just to up everything, challenge myself a little bit more. With this being said, if you are new to the gym or your goal isn't necessarily to lose weight at this very second, I would split the supersets up that we were doing in the video. The way that you do this would just be to do each exercise as an individual set instead of smashing them together. This will take a little bit more time because you're taking a break in between each set instead of a break in between every 2 exercises, but it's going to be worth it if your goal is to ease your way into the gym or not lose as much fat as I'm trying to lose right now. The way that this works is that when you're supersetting things, your heart rate is up longer, which means that you are spending more time burning calories. And you are burning calories for a longer amount of time than you would if you were just doing one exercise as an individual exercise and not doing 2 together. This is a higher intensity training, which is why I only do 3 to 4 supersets and then I'm done. So, with that being said, if this is something that you're interested in, I can do it for more muscle groups. I also would like for you to give me other suggestions. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to